morning. Thank you for coming to the Sunday service on August 14th, 2022. I'll be conducting the service today. My name is David Yang. Thank you. Please open the prayer book to page 2 for the mediation prayer. Let us seek the sacred mediation of Wahiawa Konko sincerely and wholeheartedly each and every day. May we receive the mediation anew with all our hearts and souls on this day, this very moment. Wahiawa Konko Daijin Sama, Wahiawa Konko Daijin Sama. Wahiawa Konko Daijin Sama, Wahiawa Konko Daijin Sama. Purification prayer. Through the way of mediation, may our sincere apologies be acceptable to you, our divine parent. We acknowledge our mistakes and misunderstandings, arrogance and ignorance of your divine favor. We apologize for all our shortcomings and errances from past generations. Guide us to amend our way of living, to reflect your divine will, with a pure, joyful, and loving heart, always one with you. Kami prayer, page 3. Reverently we pray, the brilliance of heaven, the richness of earth, time flows without cease, years pass without end. In heaven and earth is life that nurtures all. In heaven and earth is the truth that orders all. For this wondrous form, for these wondrous works, let us praise Tenchi Kaino Kami. Let us praise the divine parent of the universe. Kami loves and cares for all humanity, all those who live between heaven and earth. Revere Kami as the divine parent, to live in Kami's infinite blessings. This is the way. Yet many, not knowing the way, are lost in greed and selfishness. They suffer the cycle of misfortunes. Great is Kami's sorrow. Our founding father, Konko Daijin, suffered many trials in this world, but held fast to faith and sincerity. We received Kami's great blessing and began the life of mutual fulfillment of Kami and humanity. Humbly we pray. The divine parent's great wish was thus fulfilled. Konko Daijin accepted the call to mediation that leads to the mutual benefit of Kami and humanity. By day he taught the way of faith to all who sought him, expounding the blessings of heaven and earth. And he knew not the coming of night. By night he prayed for those who grieved, seeking salvation for all who suffered. And he knew not the dawning of day. Though years passed and the world changed, he did not waver from his task, the divine task of mediation. Thus was given the sacred Tenchi Kakisuke, the guiding principle for our daily life. The divine favor was thus renewed, and blessings flowed universally, establishing the way of eternal prosperity, the way of mediation of Wahiawa Konko Daijin. By this wondrous revelation, we are given knowledge of the way. Through all the hardships of this world, through pain of body and soul, the way of mediation teaches us to turn our hearts to Kami, without regard for day or night, whether we are near or far. The way of mediation teaches us to pray with total trust. For living unaware of divine favor, we offer our sincere apologies and pledge to mend our ways. Let us live our faith every day, seeking and rejoicing in your divine favor. Let us care for those in pain and invite them to the way. Let us guide those who are lost and awaken them to a life of purpose. Kami is fulfilled in us. We are fulfilled in Kami. May this way of mutual fulfillment be manifested in this world. May Kami's wish for true peace and the well-being of all people be fulfilled. So we humbly pray, so we earnestly pray. Sunday service Sensei prayer. Dear Wahiawa Konko Daijin Sama and Tenchi Kaino Kami Sama, we have
here today at the Konko Mission of Wahiawa for this Sunday service in honor and appreciation of your divine workings of the universe. The blessings we receive on a daily basis are the greatest blessings we can ask for. Your divine energy exists in all aspects of our lives. We live within each of us, in plants, animals, and nature. Your divine energy existed since the beginning of time. It can never be created nor destroyed. We are surrounded by your workings that continue to provide for us. We would like to take this brief moment in our day to say thank you for everything. This year will mark the 83rd year since the founding of this church in Wahiawa by the late Reverend Haruko Takahashi. Please guide us in her pursuit to continue the legacy of this church. She has sincerely dedicated her life to serving Kami and serving people. We thank her for her spirit, which continues to watch over us. We give thanks to the strong prayers of the sixth spiritual head, Reverend Hiromichi Konko, who serves at the headquarters currently and praying for the well-being of all people. We also appreciate the Amagi Church and the Honolulu Church, which are our grandparent and parent church. We also appreciate the ministers and followers of this church and religion. Let us not take anything for granted and apply the teachings and principles of this faith in our daily life to deepen our faith and understanding the true workings of Kami-sama. Please continue to guide us in our daily life and bless every cell in our body from head to toe. Let us take a moment to reflect upon the many things that are happening throughout the world. Let us extend our prayers for the world, for the people around the world, for our environment, and all living and natural things. In the midst of all that is happening, your blessings still continue. Thank you for all that you do. Recitation of Tenchi Kakitsuke, page 6. Yami Konko Daishin Tenshi Kare no Kami Yeshin ni Negae Wahiawa Kokoro ni Ari Kongetsu Konnichi de Tanome. Pray sincerely with all your heart, be one with Kami. Kami's blessings begin within, hearts grateful and caring in harmony and joy. Look to Kami always, now and forever, on this very day pray. Yami Konko Daishin Tenshi Kare no Kami Ishin ni Negae Wahiawa Kokoro ni Ari Kongetsu Konnichi de Tanome. Pray sincerely with all your heart, be one with Kami. Kami's blessings begin within, hearts grateful and caring in harmony and joy. Look to Kami always, now and forever, on this very day pray. Please open the prayer book to page 7 for the Adoration Prayer. We lift our eyes in awe toward heaven soaring above. We lift our eyes in awe toward heaven soaring above. We bow our heads in prayer toward earth rich and deep, living amid such gifts of Kami's great giving. How happy and grateful we are. The mediation of Yami Konko Daishin does not stop for a single day. The protection of the divine parent embraces all far and wide. The blessings of Kami flow without limit through all generations. The ways of Kami are mysterious and wondrous, beyond our understanding. Day by day, every day, earnestly and reverently, we praise the virtues of Kami, we honor the power of Kami. Four solemn claps. Spirits of those who have gone before us,
You're given the gift of life in this vast and endless universe. You discharge your duties faithfully, each according to your span of years. To be remembered eternally, your lives retold from generation to generation, honored as the foundation of our society and the roots of our families. Through the mysterious workings of Kami, you entered the Konko faith. You walked the way of Konko Daijin, respecting the will of the divine parent.
You have asked great merit to your faith.
Taken to the world beyond, and leave to your descendants. Our gratitude is boundless for your loving favors. We revere you as the ancestral spirits of our homes, our own divine spirits. We beseech you, stand by us, each and every one. Receive the favor of Kami and help us to fulfill our tasks as people without failing. Protect us, guide us, enrich us, that we may never lose the way of faith, that we hand it down to all generations, that we may live in peace and prosperity within our homes. Protect us, guide us, enrich us.
Dear Mitama spirits of the late Reverend Haruko Takahashi, deceased family, friends, spirits of the native Hawaiian people, and beloved house pets that have passed, good morning to all of you. We have gathered here today for our Sunday service in acknowledgement of Kami-sama's blessings and in remembrance of you. We know that you always watch over us and support our well-being and decisions, even more now that you are Mitama spirit. You are the foundation of our existence, which enables us to be able to enjoy blessings today. You play the vital functions of our very existence, our roots. If it were not for you, we would not be where we are right now. We honor your divine spirit and pray for your eternal peace and happiness. We wish to continue your legacy as an extension of your life and help pass on your core values. We will now take this moment of silence to think about you and your generous love and guidance you have provided for us. As we begin a new week, please continue to guide us all in everything we do. You are always in our hearts, and we want to thank you again very much. For all taps. Good morning. Thank you for coming into today's Sunday service. My parents are currently not here, including Reverend Edna Yama as well. They're all in Japan for, I believe, a memorial service. So I was asked to conduct the service today. I always say this all the time. Like I really don't know what to talk about a lot of the times. I was thinking hard like all week this week, like on what to talk about, and like no matter what I thought, I was like, man, I can't think of anything, and so I guess the thing I tell other people, even at work, is to not say negative things all the time, or to try to be positive, or whatever you. It's like don't put it out into the universe. Whatever you're gonna say, it might manifest itself. And I thought, maybe I can talk about maybe manifestation in a sense where I've experienced maybe a lot of the things that I had to look back to really like understand the things that I've been saying, my thoughts and everything, and those thoughts eventually became true. So it also includes my faith as well. So for a while, there were things like I wish I could do this. I really want to do this. So first thing was like I wish I could surf. That was like maybe 22 years ago. I was like, man, I wish I had a surfboard. I wish I knew how to surf. And it was like one day somebody came up, one of our friends came up and asked like, do you want a surfboard? And I was like, really? So, like that thought of like wanting to surf, got the surfboard. I had to put in my time to actually like learn how to surf, paddle, everything. It took, I don't know, I've been doing it for maybe 15, 20 years of surfing. I'm still not good at it, but the thought of, you know, getting that surfboard, it's the whole manifestation thing. Like, you just kind of like put it out there and you just kind of think someday I'm going to learn how to surf. Someday I'm going to be riding the waves and, enjoying myself at the beach. Then later on, it was like I see some videos on like how to body surf. So none of this happens without putting in any effort. You have the thought, I just never gave up on that thought. I just put in my thought every day, like, I want to surf, I want to body surf, I want to know how to ride the wave with my body without a surfboard, because, having a surfboard was getting too cumbersome for me. It costed a lot of money. So I watched a lot of YouTube videos, went out to the beach by myself, like tried to learn how to body surf. So body surfing, it never came naturally to me. I just kind of threw myself over the wave to see if I could actually catch it. And then, every time I went, it was a fail. Like for a while, for like months and months and months, it was like a fail. I just never catch a wave like how they do in the YouTube videos or whatever. And then one day it was like, I'm just gonna go again, keep going again. And then I went and I finally caught a wave, and I was like, it was that moment, like it kind of like struck me, kind of like a light bulb going off in my head. It's like, oh my god, this is what it feels like to catch the wave. So ever since that, it's like, okay, this is what I gotta try to like keep practicing until it becomes a part of me. So the thought of trying to succeed, or trying to become better, of having that image in your head of riding that wave on the body. Basically, it did come true, but it doesn't come true without any type of effort. So, I didn't know like people knew me at the beach. I go to Waikiki maybe once or twice a week if I can. And one day I went to the store. Like I'm pretty much one of the only guys, if not, there's like maybe 3 or 4 guys that actually like body surf at Waikiki. That's not the best place to body surf, but I can totally ride the waves, no issues, no problems. With a handboard, of course. So I went to the store kind of recently, like last month, and I was like, man, I need to buy a new pair of fins. I thought I needed to buy a new pair of fins. I bought a new pair of fins, but I thought what's causing all this injury to my foot, it wasn't really the fins, it was actually the foot protector that was the fin saver that was causing all the problems. So I just got a new fin saver, and it's like the store owner, it's like a small shop, mainly for like bodyboarding, body surfing. That's what it specializes in. And I was like, it's like, are you going to the beach today? I said, yeah, I'm going to the beach today. And it's like, what you do? It's like, you go. I said, I go body surfing. It's like, oh, for real, you go body surfing? And I was like, where you go? I said, Waikiki. It's like, oh, you're the Waikiki body surfer, because I didn't. It was like, I was like, oh my god, people really actually like watch, like, or like see me. So the shop owner is actually, I guess, probably well known throughout the body surfing, bodyboarding community, and I guess a lot of people have been telling him that there's a guy in Waikiki that body surfs, and I was like, really? So that kind of caught me. I had no idea, so it caught me by surprise. I was kind of happy that people actually like. I'm not trying to like show off or anything. Just people actually like recognize me, because I go there often enough. They probably know, oh, that's the guy who rides the waves with the handboard. So I'm pretty much, I guess, considered like a regular over there. Not the best waves, but it's another spot where you see another body surfer. So all these different things that I put into my head, I kind of like voice it out there. Like, I really want to be able to catch waves. Like, whatever thing you have, whatever thought you have in your head, whatever wishes you might have, whatever goals you might want to attain, you put it out there, try to stay positive. Positivity is the main thing, and to try to work on your goal. All of that eventually will come into fruition later on in your life. The more I look at it, the more I realize all the different things that I've done, all the different things I've accomplished. They're all things that I did put out there into the world. So even same for tennis. Never thought I'd play tennis, but I just put it out there, tried it, and then I'm playing tennis. So the same thing goes for faith. I always try to teach or tell people about positivity. All the teachings in the Kyoten, they're there to guide you. The more you practice faith, the more it kind of becomes a part of you. And if it becomes a part of you, your life basically changes into a kami-centered or a God-centered a life where you start to realize all the things that you have to be grateful for, all the things that you have, your health, everything will start to kind of like change for the better. So I always tell people, just be positive, try not to say negative things, and whatever you put out there in the universe, make it so that it benefits you or so that it benefits everyone else around us. And that's pretty much it for today. Thank you very much. We'd like to read the biography on farmer and founder. Page 49. I think the third paragraph from Jose.
Okay. Alright, let's see. Tosei carried Kura into the house and put her to bed, whereupon she almost immediately fell asleep. Bunji promptly gave thanks to Kami. Tosei then said, "After you finish giving thanks, go and take a bath." While his wife was preparing the hot bath, Kura needed to relieve herself again and went out by the entrance once more. After this, she regained full consciousness and said that she was hungry and was able to eat some rice gruel. This event occurred a little before sunset, just as Kami had revealed. Bunji and his family gave wholehearted thanks to Kami.
The next morning, Tosei checked on Kura and reported Kura had smallpox. Bunji asked Kami about this development and was firmly told, "Do not say it is smallpox. Saying so will cause more worries. Have breakfast, then go to work in the paddocks." He and Tosei went to work in a field where Tosei related it is smallpox. When they returned for lunch, Bunji checked on Kura and observed the presence of dead spots, but he left her as she was and went back to the field. That evening, when he was giving prayers, Kami spoke. "This morning, I told you not to say Kura had smallpox, so as not to cause worry. Tomorrow, May 29th, is an auspicious day, so help your children hang the sacred ropes over the house entrance and over the Gion altar. Since you are serving at Kami's worship hall, you must not give any prayers or offerings to the Gion altar. However, your family should continue to offer prayers to the Gion deity of disease with offerings of rice, incense, and flowers, as well as Shinto and Buddhist prayers each morning and evening. I do not require purification rituals or food taboos."
On May 29, Bunji's children placed an altar dedicated to the Gion deity in the grove in their home. Kami said, "Tell your mother-in-law, Mame Furukawa, that Kura has smallpox and sacred ropes have been hung." Kami also said, "Since Teru Furukawa and her children will be going to worship at the Konko village shrine, have Kura wear a red scarf on her head and go with them." It was believed that wearing a red scarf would protect others from smallpox. On June 1st, Kura appeared to have no problems with her smallpox, as she played outside nearly the entire day. Bunji gave thanks to Kami. The following day, Kami interrupted. "Today, Kura will probably not ask to go out, but if she does, do not let her. Her smallpox will worsen from today." On the morning of June 3rd, Kami revealed the disease will peak during the morning and will lessen starting midday. At this point, one child has been taken care of, so be relieved. In her case, the smallpox affected her face while the limbs were barely affected. She has a 3-day smallpox. As Kami's instructions revealed, her smallpox was not the more serious variety, and she was able to recover within 3 days. We sing a song.
Do you want to sing the song?
Can we sing it in our heads?
Do Janet's favorite song. Shine, shine, light.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Oh yeah, they sing it.
They sing on the scene.
Okay,
Yeah.
I can handle that.
We let you ask.
Yeah.
With a heart caught up in doubt and worry, I face my life every morning, wanting to shine, but somehow holding back joy and fear, so within my heart. Still I know, even one as small as I can run into some
this concludes the Sunday service on August 14th. Thank you very much.